Hello and welcome, my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and crosswatchers. Welcome to your timeless 5-card draw spell kit reading. I am your reader, Mark Angela Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. I'm not bad, it's just spelled like that. I am a professional witch, a professional intuitive, the president of Drawing the Circle Productions Incorporated since 1998, author of 2 different books with a 3rd one in progress. First one is called Spell Ingredients from a Professional Witch. The second one is called Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. There's a Kindle version available of Words of Grace and a link in the description box that, when clicked, allows the viewer to preview the first chunk of it for free, including the table of contents. It's a book of prayer, of practice. It's in chakra chapters. And I love that book. It saved my life in the writing. The original version of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, which compared to Kindle, it's a lot. We had to really edit it down visually. Well, that is available over on patreon.com/drawingthecircle in our digital shop, as well as the only place to find my first book, Spell Ingredients, and the new one will be on there too eventually. Our digital store is great. We got audios, we got videos, classes and workshops, prayers and meditations. All the audios and videos have free previews, so you can check them out for free as you like. Some of my subscribers get those audios, videos, and ebooks, depending upon their level of subscription. In fact, the top tier, God Goddess, gets all of it, but the majority of my subscribers get 3 benefits in common. Number 1, a daily check-in. I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream, like pretty much every single morning. Did it this morning. It was wonderful. We chat with each other about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a spiritual practice of some kind to send us on our way, and it is the best way for me to start the day, and I truly enjoy doing them. They also get, number 2, the extended readings, all the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. All of my extended readings are timeless and relationship stuff based, as well as they get a significant discount when it is time to book me for a private session, spiritual counseling and or reading. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. If you want more info, you can follow us for free, putting out more and more content for my free followers. At the time of this timeless recording, I'm getting a new little kitten, so they're getting all the advanced as well as exclusive stuff, although my subscribers get to see it too. And what else? You can 7-day free trial us as a seeker or a human. Our first 2 levels of subscription. Stay for a week, jump out the last day. But if you want to book me for a private session with the discount, you got to stay for a month and book me within that month. And it's just the best, wisest decision that I've ever made, working with patreon.com/drawingthecircle as a mystical artist, as a professional witch, and I love it. So if you feel so intuitively drawn or just slightly interested, go click the link, go look at the menu, go shop in the shop, go watch some of the free previews, then come Patreon on Patreon. Because I'm the Archangel of Lions, Mark Angelo Lyons. You could just call me Mal. Hey, my Scorps. Hope you are all well. I say it every time. I have so many Scorpios in my life. It's ridiculous. So we'll do some explanation for the new Scorpios and crosswatchers, and we will jump into the divination. Feel free to jump ahead as you like. Welcome, new Scorpios and crosswatchers. A 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, giving you clues, tips, and hints about absolutely anything. But in this case, we are fine-tuning it. Each of these decks representing the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, in that order, to help you with your manifestational process, your law of attraction, who's what's this, your spell work is what I call it as a witch, putting my intentions out there so that we can manifest our heart's desire. We've got lots of them, by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity, because our heart's desires are assigned to us, in my experience, lifetime after lifetime. Some of these heart's desires we've been working on for a very, very long time. Many, many lifetimes, because these heart's desires are part of a larger plan in play, the plan that I like to call the plan for permanently peaceful people, populated paradise, planet Earth, call it what you like, heaven on earth, Valhalla restored, Olympus returned, whatever, Atlantis rising, whatever you want to call it. And that's why I do these readings, and they are my favorite. I didn't originally call them spell kit readings. I used to call them the 5-card draw beautiful, nudiful rooms. They were timed readings, a waxing moon, but the name stuck. So spell kit, call it what you like. Let's get down to business. So we are going to start with the element of fire with a magical spell card from Lucy Cavendish, dedicated, consecrated this deck to the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. Yay! Our element of earth, we will be using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, dedicated, consecrated this deck to Archangel Ariel, the Archangel of Lions, but also one of the Archangels of the North, the powers of earth. So that makes sense. We'll talk about these when the cards at the table. For the element of air, the thought mental part of it, we are using the Archangel Fire Oracle by Alexandra Wenman, Finn Horn Press. Everyone has access to archangelic consciousness, but who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? Well, you're Scorpio. You might. Or a crosswatcher of a Scorpio within you might as well. For the element of water, the emotional part, Scorpio water signs here, we are getting, oh yeah, this is obviously consecrated to the archangels, all of them. This one, however, the Whisper of Love Oracle, is one of my favorites. Angela Hartfield, this one's consecrated to the higher selves of all involved, fifth dimension above, eighth chakra and above, so not just the Scorpio and the crosswatcher, anybody involved in the situation, their higher selves have a say. For water, and we will end with a Matt Kahn healing mantra for the card of spirit. And here's the thing, this is not a divination system, it is a healing system, but I find it works really well. So what I do, because I write down all of my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for these spell kit reads, and I keep them on file, right, for when I need them. So what I do is I use the same 4 pieces of jewelry for the element of earth. I cast the spell on it, I call on the archangel, I keep in mind and heart the whisper of love, and then I do the mantra on the piece of jewelry as a reminder. And this way all I have to do is touch the jewelry and do the mantra for however long is required. So there is our explanation. Let's get into the divination. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. And I promise you I will do anything I can to help anyone manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity, for happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser lives, and a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser way, for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world. And I think we all need that, don't we? So, enough of the explanation. Let's go to the divination. Here we go. Please take a nice deep breath. Let's see what comes out of my mouth. Still point. Ancestral override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Beloved ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism, what is the magical spell card, the piece of spell fragment to help the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and their crosswatchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, clarify and refine their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire, or perhaps that which is required to manifest their heart's desire in this timeless read? Oh, psychic protection. Someone else got this. Yeah, there's too many written down there for me to look it up. Psychic protection. Around me now a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. So that's called an amulet. Amulet away, right? Protection, talisman toward. Electromagnetic, right? So, you know, around you a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. Now, we all have energy fields, right? The stronger your energy field, it's like a strong immune system. Absolutely does that. But as water signs, I'm a Pisces moon, we can get empathic overload. So a nice filter around that, a force field of light containing and protecting my energy field and all of that. So around me now a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold is a really good start to a circle cast, should you be so interested, right? Just walk around in a perpetual circle, not all the day, not all the days, all the times, right? Little by little by little. So, Crystal Oracle. Now, if you don't have the stone indicated, that's okay. I haven't done that in a while because I use the same 4 pieces of jewelry, so I'm just sort of banking all these spells in there. I'm feeling very Green Lantern. Well, you know, wearing black, whatever. Shall we? Archangel Ariel. Here we go. Still point. Ariel override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. My beloved Archangel Ariel, what is your guidance, your grace, your loving, wise, empowered oracle message using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno for the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, so they manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require psychic protection for this timeless read. Ooh, gold with quartz. I know this one. Now, you got a lump of gold and some clear quartz, you're good to go. But I know this one. This is about taking abstract ideas and inspirations and bringing them into physical form. So this is one of 3 bookie book reads, as I like to call them, because I can't remember all of this stuff, but I do remember gold with quartz. Psychically grounding, right? Physically grounding abstract ideas and inspirations. Several wonderful ideas and inspirations are filtering through into your physical reality. These ideas and inspirations, which stem from your soul, so not your ego or your personality, your soul, they will help you manifest many of the things your heart has for so long desired. So literally a heart's desire for a heart's desire reading. Over the coming days, your intuition will be strong and you will have a greater sense of the universal spirit that flows through all things. Because there's only one of us here. It's the E that equals MC squared, right? There, I just Einsteined us. Through this, a newfound sense of joy and wonder emerges. That's lovely, which transforms your life. Now, I will say, Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, the lord of the underworld, Hades, and the god of transformation. He's a sweetheart, he really is. Give thanks for this blessing and allow it to inspire and illuminate your heart and mind. Now, we'll talk about this psychic protection because this can be a very fragile thing in the beginning stages, right? Your ideas and inspirations are divinely guided, so trust them. So by all means, make yourself an amulet of protection, something or other, with or without gold or quartz, because there is something called the toxicity of the well-meaning, right? Like you tell somebody your inspiration and they're like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. Well, what if, and they pee in your Cheerios. That's what I call it. Don't hand your bubble to bubble poppers. But then there's just the psychic stress, those psychic free radicals in the air that you might need to fixed water, focus more on the feeling of this, right? To allow this to come in. So, you don't want to walk around in a psychic tank 24/7, 365. Believe me, I've tried it. It's exhausting. But certainly to give yourself the time, the space, the rest, and the breath to allow these abstract ideas and inspiration, which means bringing in spirit, to ground it into physical form. It sounds like a gig. Yeah, definitely physical manifestation stuff going on here. So, archangels. Everyone has access to archangels because your higher self is often called a guardian angel. Well, the guardian angels are like cells in the body of an archangel. That's why I am of Archangel Ariel. It's in my name. It's not, I could have ignored it, but why, right? But, this is about, which archangel is ready to help, is assigned to the contract that they don't come unless you call. So the element of air, the thought, the prayer, the meditation, whatever. Even a Google search can sometimes open a floodgate of archangelic power. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Archangelic override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Beloved pantheon of archangels, which one of you is waiting in the wings with your wings, ready to zoom in and help with the element of air? For the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and their crosswatchers, they have to ask. You do not intervene without being invited. So please, the element of air to stoke the fire to help them manifest their heart's desire in this timeless read. Ariel, Ariel, my archangel, yay! I love her. Well, I see him more as a guy nowadays, but, you know, they come as I am ready to receive them as they choose. Card number 10, Strength of Heart. It's an emotional card, though, an archangel of earth. Ariel is the head of the nature angels, right? Element of earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, and the stars up above, and apparently a thing called love. So she is connected with the fairies and elementals. Ooh, fairy. She, touch iron. She watches over the plants and animals and helps encourage us to care for our environment. So moving from Holbrook, Long Island to Saratoga Springs, I now have, what, I think it's like a half-acre property, and I can't wait till spring. Also known as the Lioness of God, Ariel can shore up your courage and inner strength. She is especially good at helping you stand up for your beliefs and values, and to look out for the underdog, which is certainly needed during this time of the Great Awakening. Hello, I feel naked. I'm not, though. The message: have courage and faith in yourself and your beliefs. This will help you stand up for yourself and defend anyone else who needs your strength of heart. And if you knew what I do for a living, woo! I mean, this YouTube stuff is like one part. Like how many phone calls I get. Really, seriously, I should be inducted into Justice League Dark. Hang out with Constantine and Zatanna. Why not? Hey, I was raised on DC Comics. Get over it. All right, we got my archangel in the room. So let's ask the higher selves of all involved. Now, if this is a social justice thing, if this is a personal justice thing, right? Taking the guidance, the inspiration, the thoughts and the feelings down the chakra system into physical form with courage, and believe me, Archangel Ariel is quite the protector. I'm 55 years old that I've lived this long is really a miracle. I survived the 80s. So, element of water, the higher selves of all involved. Please take a nice deep breath. It's a miracle, a true blue testicle. Still point. Higher selves override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love for the element of water, the piece of information, inspiration, insight needed by these water signs and their crosswatchers to manifest their heart's desire in this timeless read? Love who you are. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving all the wonderful things that life has to offer. Now look, you may not feel that way. You may not believe that. We all got shadow stuff. We all have stuff we inherited ancestrally, as well as stuff we've picked up from conditioning in the world and our relationships and just the world in general, particularly, believe me, as a Pisces moon, you know, it's hard to not take your emotions personal, but if you're empathing, it's not it, right? It's everybody's got this stuff in them. So I love this because for the element of water, so how do I love myself? Well, put it this way. Turn to the divine, whatever you want to call it, the X variable of spirit. How may I love myself more, not less? And then just be still and see what happens, right? Try that. Helpful. To open that heart. Love is divine power. That is the sacred truth of the heart chakra, according to Caroline Myss, MYSS, the PhD, in her book Anatomy of the Spirit, and I highly recommend all of her stuff. So love who you are in the moment, where you are, not, you know, all of the past and not knowing about the future. Just be here now, and that's going to open up that heart for that courage, right, to do what you came here to do, that strength of heart, because it is divine power. And that is the truth of who we are. Everybody's divine love at core. In other words, we're really lovely underneath it all. No doubt. I love saying that. Such a good album. Okay, last card down. Macon Healing Mantra, the card of spirit. To put it all together, please take a nice deep breath. Oh yeah, this one's dedicated to the Ascended Masters. Let's see what they got to say. Because they have an investment in everyone who's doing this kind of work. In ways we are unaware of. Still point. Ascended Master override. a place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved Ascended Masters, what is the perfect and precise healing mantra for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and their crosswatchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading? The perfect healing mantra to help them manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity for the well-being of all in this timeless reading. Illuminating the truth, I am willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. There you go. So it's very third eye and throat chakra. Seek only truth, anatomy of the spirit, the third eye chapter, and the sacred truth of the third chakra, surrender your will to the divine, right? So that is, it's like I'm willing, throat chakra, right, willpower, willing to see things clearly, to see the truth of things, no matter the outcome. And so illuminating the truth is about, well, light and truth are the same thing. Right, you see the light, right? It's like, oh, I've seen the light. I'm talking about, photons, although your vibrational photons, whatever, hitting your third eye, right? And it's all free will, right? It's like a video game down here. It is a video game down here. We can't change what's going on in the world, but in every moment, we can choose left, right, up, down, jump, right? Shoot, fire, duck, right? All of that is our free will. And then we go off into that quantum timeline. So your heart's desire here seems to require a psychic protection, which makes sense. Particularly loving who you are, right? That's not dependent upon what anybody else does. No one can give you the frequency of self-love that only you can give you. And for me, being true love is about loving my heart so much that no one else has to love me. They can. They're welcome to. But it's no longer a dependency, right? It's like my decisions are not based on whether other people love me. It's that how much love am I putting out into the world? Just how I roll. To each their own, yada, yada, yada. So, if you are new, we end all of my readings here on YouTube with what we call a blessimation. It's a combination of a blessing and a summation, a word we came up with on Patreon a couple of years ago. So, I really don't know what's going to come out of my mouth when I do these readings, but I really, really don't know what's going to come out of my mouth in a blessimation, because that's divine surrender for you. I guess I'm a channel. Let me change my channel. Please take a nice deep breath. Last time, for this reading at least. Gotta keep breathing. Still point. Pantheonic override. I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine on behalf of the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and their crosswatchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading. May they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, and by fire with the spirit of illuminating truth. If they are willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome, there is free will there, and so that they can love who they are, because they are divine and wonderful people deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. And may they indeed call in the presence of my beloved Archangel Ariel for strength of heart, and maybe standing up for the underdog themselves or others. Again, crosswatchers may be involved here, getting the inspiration and ideas that they can physically ground, working with the vibration of golden quartz, even if they ain't got gold, but clear quartz is easy to find, so that they can manifest their heart's desire, which most likely does require psychic protection for the Scorpios and the crosswatchers. So, around them now a shield of gold, protecting them all, strong and bold, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. So let it be written. So let it be done. It's not even Yule. If you found this reading helpful, please do hit the like button. If the little thumbs up thingy hoo-ha doodah will help other Scorpios find what they need here to manifest their heart's desire. Remember, as one of us do it, we all do it. We're all part of this larger gig going on here. And if you want more of me here on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe, comment, notification bell. You can even get all the notifications if you like. Don't you like that, Scorpios? I think you do. But if you want the deeper dive, which many Scorpios do, the more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Malcolm, Patreon on Patreon. Follow us for free, right? See the stuff I'm putting out there. Obviously, you can't get the subscription stuff, or you could 7-day free trial us as a seeker or a human, $3, $5 USD a month. Jump out the last day, like I said, that's fine, I get it. Stay a free follower, because I love, and you're going to get kitty pictures and videos before everybody else, and maybe no one else will see it. I love putting out exclusive content for the free followers, though. Like I said, the subscribers get to see that stuff too. You can shop in our store. You can subscribe at any point. And remember, my subscribers, the majority of them get the daily check-ins. I love doing them. They're very, very different every single day with certain, order and method, a little Hercule Poirot, Agatha Christie for you there. They also get all the extended readings, part 2s to the part 1s, and there are a lot of them. In the extended readings, most of them are around an hour long. Yeah, part 1 on YouTube, 20, 30 minutes, part 2, much longer. As well as they get a significant discount when they book me for a private session, a spiritual counseling, and or a reading. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I do have to say, if you are an artist of any kind, a creator of any kind, do check out Patreon as a creator. They are really supportive and really wonderful. And now all of my podcasts are now on Spotify as a result of them. And that is just the coolest thing ever. So come Patreon on Patreon. Go shop in the store. Go watch some videos. Go listen to some audios. Because I'm the Archangel of Lions. Markangela Lyons, ask her. She could just call me Mal. And booking me for a private session is an easy thing to do relatively, but there are some steps to go through like any other process in life. So for the 25th anniversary of Drawing the Circle Productions, May 1st, 2023, I made a video called Booking Private Sessions with Mal, and now I have to remake it because I moved. The game has changed a little bit. Like, for example, I am doing readings at the Magic Moon in Saratoga Springs. If you're local, you don't even have to contact me. You can contact them, so I'll make another video that explains all of that, right? If you do want to book me, everything you need to know is in that video. What I charge, why I charge it, the Patreon discount is explained there. What else? What my boundaries are, what I will, what I won't, what I do, what I don't. Confidentiality is really key. I took a vow of confidentiality to the gods for all of my clients, regardless of who comes and goes. And the thing is yes, I am glad to do private sessions in person. I'll even make a house call once I know the people a little bit, however that needs to be. But the majority of the work that I do, of course, is online. So what I do is I send my clients a Zoom link. So it is a conversation. We record the whole thing. They get to see the cards hit the table. I get to ask some questions and get into the energy field and more specific than I can in a general read here. I send them a link so they can download the video to their device so no one else can have it but them, and then they tell me they deleted it, and then they downloaded it and then I delete it. Total confidentiality, so important to me. But the most important thing I say in that video, Booking Private Sessions with Mal, hovering over my head like magic there, is that I've never turned anybody away because of lack of finances. I won't do that. Where there is a witch, there is a way. I am a witch, so there is a way, and we always work it out. So click the link, watch the video. It's about 11 minutes long. It makes my mom laugh, so we'll keep it up even once I make the new one. And I have to say, whatever it is that's going on here, this is a very general read. This could be about anything. But psychic protection is not a once and done. It's like brushing your teeth, right? It's like getting dressed, right? What are you going to wear today, right? It's that. But remember, living in a place of total psychic Fort Knoxism is really exhausting. So love who you are, right? Yeah, sure, put up a shield, but then love who you are. Even if it's, okay, I don't know how to do this, but I'm willing to love who I am. And little by little by little, the love that is divine power does the rest of the work. But remember, this is important, be willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. So I love you. I do love my Scorpios. I am Leo rising, so, we square each other sometimes, but we usually have a good time. So wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed, my beloved Scorpions, and you poor crosswatchers. God bless you all. Hang in there. I believe in you. Make your heart's desire happen, because we can all use the help. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed. Heal. Hail. Farewell. I love you, and blessed, blessed be.